niggas thinking on the spot about them being a gangster and you thinking they not.
That's why I hustle. Yeah, I got to hustle.
What's up, y'all? It's KT, motherfucking Las Vegas Shark, aka T Gangster. I know I ain't popped out in a minute, and then as a matter of fact, this is my last pop out. Tonight is one of my more rare nights. The encouraging words that I would normally have for y'all, I ain't got that. That's why tonight's video gonna be the last video, y'all. So I want y'all to really pay attention. I'm gonna spend this time with y'all. I wanna say shouts out to my boy John Wick, one of my #1 supporters. See this, man? I'm gonna get back at you. Some shit transpired today. You know what I'm saying? After I got off the phone with you and shit went left. So, for everybody that don't know about today, I'm finna go ahead and give y'all the bust down. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you the bust down on everything that's been going on lately, which is why y'all ain't seen my face. One thing I need y'all to remember is can't nobody love you if you ain't yourself. Second is don't expect motherfuckers to love you. I don't give a fuck how close they are to you. One thing that I never understood is how the ones that you love the most could be the ones that don't give a fuck about you. Don't give a fuck about what you're going through. For y'all that know me, y'all know I'm cool. Most of the time I'm level-headed. But I'm a dark person. And sometimes when you walk with the dark side, that shit come with a price. Ever since I was young, this shit been in me. I done tried, I can't change it. It's irreversible. A long time ago, somebody told me, somebody I thought was important, told me, when you beat death, that shit come with a price. For all y'all that know me, y'all know I got sickle cell anemia. With that shit, it had you fucked up. Sometimes you don't see my face. Y'all don't know I be in the hospital. Then I have my days where I can't even go to the hospital because I know income has to be brought in. So a lot of the times I fight that shit and I take my black ass to work regardless. Sometimes when you're trying to line shit up in the right way and you're trying to make drastic changes, and that's what the reason I brought up the dark side. When you know about that dark side, you have to acknowledge it in order for it to be happy. There's certain things that I try to put behind me because I feel like at the end of the day, if I do that, I don't gotta struggle and I don't gotta worry about my kids struggling. But sometimes when death called your name and you were strong enough to beat it, that shit comes with a price. And then when you get full acknowledgement, that shit also comes with a price. So for y'all that know about what I'm talking about, be careful with that shit. Tame yourself. Because shit in your world, fucked up shit will occur. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna unfold quicker than you can even fucking blink. I didn't get sleep last night. My problem is, sometimes I worry about the wrong shit. I be trying to dedicate myself to the wrong motherfuckers. Meanwhile, the ones that I should be, they struggle. And that's part of the reason why I can no longer sit on the camera and give y'all words of encouragement. I no longer have it. As a person, I'm mentally drained. I don't have nothing left in me. I want to explain something to y'all. Sometimes you ain't gotta die to be dead. What you looking at right now is a dead man. I've been stopped giving a fuck about myself. Now you probably wondering, why would you feel that way? It's because I'm mentally drained from everything that I'm dealing with as a person. One thing about life is everybody deserves at least one person to give a fuck. One person you can talk to. I don't even got that. I give y'all these videos. Y'all write me, y'all fuck with them. That's why I continue to do it. But at the end of the day, I can no longer give words of encouragement and teach how to survive. When the biggest threat right now is attacking my motherfucking family. My kids are one of the most important thing, the most important thing in my life. The last thing a motherfucker would want to do is play with me when it come down to mine. This morning, this shit all stimulated from yesterday, y'all. My kids coming in the door from school yesterday. They tell me they got into a fight. They beat some kids up behind their little sister, defending her. What's crazy about this is these young men have just entered middle school. They were attacked today by high school students. It was a presence with me last night when I laid down. I was telling somebody before I went to sleep. When I closed my eyes, because see, about 4 months ago, I got found unresponsive in the bathroom, struggling to fucking breathe. I get rushed to the hospital. They basically told me that by the time they got me into the ambulance, I was turning fucking purple. I was almost out of here. And I don't know why I didn't go that night. Because I've been stopped giving a fuck about life. Because I tried for my children. I tried and inspired to do shit right. So that my family could still remain a family. That shit didn't mean nothing. All my hard work didn't mean shit. I'm a gangster, but that shit hurt. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. So, to make a long story short, I was in the hospital hallucinating because they gave me a breathing medication that I just so happened to be allergic to. Almost died in there. But while I experienced that, I experienced a totally different trip. My city has a lot of demonic shit. With the lights, them neon lights. Because that's what I seen this city as I was going. From each side of town, it seemed like I was traveling through all the worst parts of town. And as I traveled, I seen a lot of dark shit, y'all. Dead motherfuckers. I explained this before. That let me know right there. If I'd have died that night, I was going straight to hell. I still didn't give a fuck because that's how fed up I was. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't get tired. I know it's a lot of y'all out there that get tired. But I gotta still tell y'all, try to keep it in your head. Even if it's a lie, that something positive is gonna come out this shit. It's days that I wake up and I don't know why the fuck I'm still here. And I be angry. I know a lot of y'all out there probably feel a certain type of way about some of the shit that I just said. Fuck that. You're not me. I'm not you. I'm not here to judge you. So please, don't do that shit with me. You gotta watch everything. And I can't stress this enough. Stop believing in other motherfuckers to help you make your world. Even if they supposed to be the closest motherfuckers to you. Because sometimes the closest people around you ain't gonna be on the same page that you on. And it's frustrating as fuck. And because of that dark presence, I feel like that's the reason I suffer. That's the reason my kids suffer. And that's why the shit that occurred today happened. Then what's crazier than that, I get back to the crib. Some motherfucker in front of my crib in a dumpster, looking around. Now I have a third eye. When something ain't right, I can feel it in my soul. Something told me to check this shit and check this motherfucker the moment I spotted him. But somebody told me, well, what just happened? You focusing on the wrong shit. I should have used my better judgment off top. Because when it comes to survival, I will never sleep. I understand. Because my shorties, my kings and queens need me. So I gotta be here. I'm literally left to suffer. But for them, I do that. Because my mom and daddy didn't raise no quitters. We don't fucking quit over here. We don't associate with quitters. So, this shit being said, y'all feel my energy? This should bring you up to date to why I can't do the videos no more. For all of y'all that showed love, for all of y'all that understood that I was trying to do something for our city, I appreciate that. If y'all want to, y'all can write me. I'm gonna respond back to you. And if you just need to know, I'll tell you what you need to know to get through. But I can't sit back and try to reach the youth. I try to be an example. And my kids are left to suffer. I can no longer be blind to what's important. because I'm spending so much time. And I don't mean y'all that are important, but motherfuckers that I thought was important that didn't mean shit at all. And in fact showed me how much I meant to them. When it's being presented to you as clear as day, you have to use your better judgment. My daddy always told me it's more than one way to skin a cat. So, if you see me in traffic, you can say what's up. Right now, if it ain't about my kids, you ain't even on my radar. It's two things you don't play with. My children and my name. That's it, that's all. And my money. But other than that, if you see me, you got a problem, you better act like you don't know me. Because I'm letting you know right now. If you thought I was a monster before all this, right now I'm a motherfucking beast. And from this point forward, the motherfucker that tried to break into my van today was the last motherfucker that will be spared. Like I said, I had to pop out tonight. Sorry if the video is too long for some. I had to kind of make it short. Because like I said, this shit go deep. I'm not going to sit back and ramble on all night. What the message was is you got to get to a point to where you stop letting people take what's the most important to you. You can't play a victim in every situation, but you can't allow nobody to run over you. You can't allow yourself to feel weak. You can't allow yourself to not sleep, to not eat, because you got so many different fucking problems. To some of y'all, it's not gonna make sense, the purpose of this video. For the ones that I'm talking to, though, that I know need to hear this, it's gonna mean everything to y'all. I hope y'all know that this shit was always important to me. I put my all into these videos. And ain't none of this shit fabricated. But at the same time, when you're a man, you have to stand down from certain things, even though they may be important, and you have to weigh out what's really important at the moment, because it could be the matter of life and death for you and yours. Like I said, you're looking at a dead man. I'm just still living here in front of you. But life been stopped looking real to me. Life looked like a fucking cartoon. This shit is animated. but we have to live the life and play the hand that we was dealt. So, with this being said, love yourself as best you can and take care of yourself. And another thing, don't allow these drugs to get you fucked up either. Eventually, you start looking back. Eventually, you start to become a different person. Not to mention the addiction part of this shit. You gotta be in your sober mind to know to love yourself. Even if don't nobody else love you. At the end of the day, when you love yourself and you got a purpose to be here, you gotta make the best of that shit. So I hope the video that I gave y'all didn't confuse y'all in no type of way. Maybe if God changed my heart at some point in time in life, I can continue this whole thing. But for right now, it's done. It's dead. It's T Gangsta, y'all. I'm signing the fuck out. Much love to my real homies. Much love to the hood. I don't give a fuck whether you a whack. I don't give a fuck whether you a Mac. I don't give a fuck if you alley shots. If you a man and you handling your business, I got respect for you. And it's all love. But for the haters, stay the fuck out my way. And I'm gonna do the same with y'all. Much love, y'all. I'm out this bitch. G's up.